I feel really drawn to projects that tell human stories and have some kind of goal or mission behind them.
We definitely try to be conscious about being diverse in the work we're making. It's not about just making something that looks cool, it's about injecting a little bit of what matters to you.
Who are we talking to? What do they care about? We want to make sure that we're connecting with audiences in a way that resonates. Mighty Oak is a creative studio that specializes in handmade animation. The nature of the work we have brings on interesting projects and clients. We've worked with West Elm, Nick Jr., a few projects for the New York Times. We've worked with TED Talks on quite a few projects. Hatch Stories was born out of a meetup group that I had been running called Hatch. I was bringing in creative female entrepreneurs to meet with other creative entrepreneurs and share their stories of how they hatched.
We're focusing on two different women, Monica from Savan, who is a owner and CEO of Modabox, which is an online fashion styling company, as well as Karen Rose Gold, who runs Amarir Eyewear and is the founder of that company.
Karen had overcome a chronic illness, and Monica's story is actually about her journey as a refugee to America to now owning her own multi-million-dollar business.
Hatch Stories will be a great way of reaching out to all kinds of women to show them that they can be amazing creatives and just general entrepreneurs.
When we start projects, we always take time to learn about either client or subject. What kind of colors do they use? How they've branded themselves? What is the aesthetic?
Sometimes clients come to us with a certain material in mind, and other times we have more creative freedom. That tactility is sort of what people come to us for.
We begin with concepting, and we start with offering a few different ideas, and from there we jump into storyboarding. We try to be really, really clear with our storyboards so that the client knows, like, okay, this is what it's gonna look like, this is how it's gonna roll. In order to readjust in stop motion, you literally have to go back and reshoot the whole thing. Working on the piece recently for West Elm, we knew that the main focus of the video was bedding. And naturally, bedding is made of fabric, and we were like, well, we should use fabric for the whole thing.
We have a ton of fabric. I've been collecting fabric for years. Really, I've been collecting all kinds of weird things because you never know what can be used. We're a funny group because we sort of like things that are weird and dark. The kind of animation we love is like weird Eastern European animation, but we also love pop culture and bright colors. So we're sort of combining all of those things. I recently worked on a project for TED. As the director, I got to experiment with found objects. They were more open to different materials. We created puppets out of collage elements. When we're animating, it's a magical moment of seeing something you've made come to life. I've been working on this short film, Undercovers. It's all handmade puppets and sets. It's like a weird combination of creepy and cute. It's very much a labor of love.
Something that I think the entire team feels very passionate about is our commitment to supporting all people interested in animation, but specifically women and young girls.
There are so many women who are graduating with animation degrees, and I think as a company, not only are we committed to trying to get more women into this industry, but also people of color, people who are not necessarily cisgender, because those voices are hugely important within the work that we're doing. We're telling stories. You need to have a diverse body of voices.
We want to make sure that people see a project tomorrow, next month, next year, and go, I think Mighty Oak did that.